Hey everyone, and welcome back to Code Mechanic. Today, we're diving deep into a trouble code that can sound pretty scary. P0606, which stands for ECM Processor Fault. If you've plugged in your scanner and seen this code pop up, don't panic just yet. We're going to break down exactly what it means, what causes it, and most importantly, how to diagnose and fix it. So, grab your tools and let's get started. First off, what is the ECM? Think of it as your car's brain. The engine control module, or ECM, is a powerful computer that manages everything from your fuel injectors and ignition timing to your emission systems. It is constantly taking in data from sensors all over your vehicle and making split-second adjustments to keep your engine running smoothly and efficiently. Now, the P0606 code specifically points to a problem with the processor inside that ECM. It's like the main chip in your home computer. When the ECM runs its internal self-check and detects a communication or performance error within its own processor, it logs this code. Essentially, the car's brain is telling you that it's having trouble thinking straight. This is a generic powertrain code, so it applies to all OBD2 compliant vehicles, from Ford and Chevy to Toyota and Honda. So, what are the symptoms you might notice? They can vary quite a bit. You'll almost certainly see the check engine light illuminated. Beyond that, you might experience a no-start condition where the engine cranks but won't fire up. Your engine could stall unexpectedly while driving or run very rough. You might also notice a significant drop in fuel economy, poor acceleration, or even see other warning lights on your dash, like the traction control or ABS lights. In some cases, the vehicle might go into a limp mode to protect the engine from potential damage. Let's talk about the common culprits behind a P0606 code. While it's easy to jump to the conclusion that the ECM itself has failed, that's not always the case. In fact, you should rule out other possibilities first. The number one cause is often related to power or ground issues. A weak or dying battery, loose or corroded battery terminals, or a faulty ground strap can cause voltage fluctuations that confuse the ECM and trigger this code. So always check your battery and charging system first. It's the simplest and often the most overlooked step. 2. Another potential cause could be aftermarket performance tunes or programmers. If you've recently flashed your ECM with a new software map, it might have been installed incorrectly, or the file itself could be corrupted, leading to the P0606 fault. And of course, there's the possibility of ECM failure. This can happen due to internal short circuits, damage from excessive heat or vibration over time, or even water intrusion if the seals around the ECM housing fail. But remember, this should be your last resort after checking everything else. So, how do you diagnose this problem systematically? Start with the basics. Grab a multimeter and check your battery voltage. It should be above 12.4 volts with the engine off. Test the charging system. With the engine running, you should see around 13.7 to 14.7 volts. Next, visually inspect all the wiring and connectors going to the ECM. Look for any signs of corrosion, damage, or loose connections. Pay special attention to the main power and ground wires for the ECM. A wiring diagram for your specific vehicle is your best friend here. If the power, grounds, and wiring all check out, and you haven't installed any aftermarket tunes, the focus then shifts to the ECM itself. At this point, the next step often involves trying to reflash the ECM with the latest factory software. Sometimes, a software glitch is all it is, and a simple update from a dealership or a well-equipped independent shop can solve the problem. If a reflash doesn't work, then it's highly likely that the ECM is faulty and needs to be replaced. Replacing an ECM isn't always a simple plug-and-play job. Most modern vehicles require the new ECM to be programmed to the specific VENG and security system of the car. This is usually a job for a professional with the right equipment. 2. Recap. If you see P0606, first check your battery and charging system. Inspect all ECM-related wiring and grounds. If you have an aftermarket tune, consider flashing back to stock. If all else fails, look into a software reflash before condemning the ECM. It's a process of elimination that can save you a lot of time and money. That's all for our deep dive into the P0606 code. Hopefully, this clears things up and gives you a solid plan of attack. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to Code Mechanic for more straight-to-the-point car repair guides. Drop any questions you have in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.